Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bashy V, and I'm joined this time with Rye.
Hello.
Um,
It's been a while.
it has, not for lack of trying on either side, but like happens. It's not like I do this. Either one of us do this professionally, so it's not like it's a huge deal. I did get bored. I did get bored, and
I did notice you playing it a couple of times over the weeks.
Yeah. The sad thing is when I stopped at a certain point because I had to do stuff off stream.
So I think I did tell you that like there's a point where you just have to grind side quests anyways. Is that where you went?
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I only need to do 2. Because I have to raise my community to level 2. And I only need 2 for the next level. Problem is I only have 1 that is clear cut and doesn't require me to go do a ton of other shit.
Yeah, no, this is the section where you just have to do side quests.
The little thing, ultimately. Fucking. Okay. I was gonna say. I was gonna say if that was all that quest was, it was gonna be funny to me. No, patrol, it's really bugging me. I should fix them all myself. Four in total. Yeah, cool, fine. It was something I wanted to talk about. I can't remember what the hell it was. Other than I now remember why I hated in traversing anywhere in this damn game.
Why do you hate traversing anywhere?
Because it doesn't tell me how to get places. Like the way 1 and 2 give you the
there should be a thing you can turn on the map that'll like guide you.
It should be game settings. Negative, Batman. Just remember that's why I spent so much time getting lost in this game.
In like the base game, yeah, but in this DLC, I could have sworn there was like a thing that like guided you, like dots.
No, not at least not that I see. There was nothing in there, and there.
Maybe that's just the 3rd one then. I thought this DLC had it too for some reason.
I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah, anyone with a star next to their chat icon, you want to talk to them.
Right. Because I know that throws them into my...
Especially that icon you just walked past.
This one over here.
Yes.
The info pond. Wow. Super secret places up there. Roof buildings. Okay. And later you can jump off shit to reach secret places.
Yeah, there's a couple of hidden areas.
I'll admit, like, it's overwhelming at times, but the amount of care that they put into making NPCs, you know, have lives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mithra's still in the I'm slightly a bitch phase. There's news to tell you. You're promoted. Oh, we got him. We got him a better job.
Even if he didn't physically do it himself, he still asked us to do it.
Right. But like, and that's the right thing. It was still his thing. He gonna miss his brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I only need one more.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
go
the
around.
rest of the rest of the quests I have are annoying.
It has been a learning experience.
So just talking to the people will boost the level, or do I actually need to do the quest to get the supporters?
You gotta do their quests.
All right.
So what do you
here's
have?
the not that one. I have this fucking one, which is red pollen orbs.
Oh, that's a whole game quest.
Yeah. I have that. I still have
That
this.
You guys just gotta explore and find all the green barrels. Oh, what's this one?
I need to get the apple lamps and alloy sheeting to get the sensor, or for him to make a silver cylinder.
And that's salvaging, right?
Yeah, salvage the salvager.
Oh wait, you might not need to salvage to get those parts. What were the parts again?
They are apple lamp and alloy sheeting. They're both in Gormont.
All right, I'll figure out where to get those for you.
All right, well, I'll head back to Gormont since that's where they're at, according to this.
Quite the voyage.
So I haven't been keeping up with Gates. But apparently, Toei's at it again and kicking people in the dick.
Oh, someone beloved and important died.
I'm not entirely sure which person it was.
Go
But
to the docks.
The person I consider to be the main character, no, Nago. I think it's not, no. The green one. Like, the character that literally was, like, the star of the episode. For the first episode. The one that, him, I guess, from what I could gather, his sister.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It may not have been his sister that did it, but that's what the GIFs on Tumblr have made it seem to be. And story-wise, what I've been able to gather is that it got much better once it started, you know, explaining shit.
Do you have the ability to collect items from machines?
No.
Okay, you need to do that before you can do this quest.
Which quest is that?
Go to the camp.
Oh, here it is. Seeking a Seeker.
Oh.
I need a Silver Seeker. Use Hugo's crafting skill. What do I need to do that?
Okay, so go to a campfire.
Well, that I knew. I was more, what is the recipe?
We have to go to the campfire to find out.
It's a nice change of pace.
Who the fuck is Hugo?
The
Wait
prince.
till you see what I can make.
Machine tinkering.
Started?
Okay.
You need all of
All
the
of them.
things. Literally everything. You don't have a single thing.
But I've got 18 rainbow resin.
Have you been doing any collection points?
Periodically. Apparently not nearly what I need to be doing.
Alright, so puzzle tree wood is easy because you can just run up to any tree. And I believe you're even in the right area for it.
I don't realize why I closed that. You still
Aren't we? Nature makes a fine ally.
I mean, I can just look up Silver Seeker and look at the materials
Right.
from there.
I was like, the whole reason I did that, to pull him up, was so you could see. And I know I have to kick a Crabble's ass.
Aren't we
I
intrepid?
know the drill.
This is becoming addictive.
I know there's some Crabbles down here.
This is becoming addictive.
I don't think I need fish, but whatever.
Yeah, you need to fight Crabbles to get their carapace.
Oh, that's a lizard. I said the Crabbles were over here. Or I'm thinking of... Yeah, I'm thinking of those assholes. I was thinking of the wrong things. Girls!
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
So running around Gorma, you're looking for wood, ore, and insect gathering points.
This is becoming addictive.
This is an impressive tree.
Apparently. Do.
Ah,
Need this one so I can turn it on. Freaking collection points. Ah!
yeah, I only watched. I'm still not caught up on King Oger because I only watched one episode earlier. But that one episode, holy shit!
So they're doing King Oger and Gage are doing something that I enjoy when it comes to stories with multiple characters.
They're giving attention to
To
those
the
characters.
other people. Right. Like that's what
I think we've been spotted.
no. Hey cool, found a Crabble. Please target the other person.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
That was fucking weird. Started the battle and it fucking just locked everybody in place. Also, I was not paying attention to chat. Welcome back, the glamorous Pharaoh Cryptid. I remembered who you are this time. Did Rye?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
still funny to me given the fact that you told me on stream who she was. And apparently you had missed that entire conversation.
I didn't miss it, but like by the time we came
We did it
back,
again, you forgot.
I forgot. Because I'm used to them having a different username.
In defense, I was excited. My viewer count jumped, and I'm like, woohoo, new person. I was like, not a new person. Still thank you, awesome, for showing up. I got a free extra follower. Come here, Crabble. Need your carapace.
Yeah. Zenkaiser did a good job of like giving everyone like equal screen time. But like at no point did it have the weight that this episode of King Oger did for Yellow.
Like, King Oger has been fantastic when it comes to the drama aspect. Because there's so much crap going on. In a very good way. Like, Jeremy's story is fantastic, what little bit I've gotten from it so far. Given the history of... Did I get that? I don't know why I'm looking here. I can just go. That's right, I don't know. Let's look at my items. So let's see if I got that. Yes, I did. Good. Collection points. Like, given Yellow's the backstory they gave us for Yellow and her, like, they're giving us very good, like, motivations and depth to the characters. Despite a good portion of their characters being, you know, everything we've ever gotten from Sentai. But their ability to make them extremely unique
This is becoming addictive.
has been fantastic.
Shall we get started?
Okay, so now wood, mineral, insects.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the
Right?
truth.
Yeah, wood, mineral, insect.
Yep.
which I'm pretty sure. No, would can I get that Sandy Upa from here, or do I need to be in the desert?
You have to be in the desert.
Okay.
It's an
This is
enemy you have to
becoming
fight.
addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Aren't we intrepid?
Fish.
Yeah, Yellow's personal involvement in the incident and
Aren't we intrepid?
her motivation to try and get answers. Jeremy just getting his ass fucking handed to him.
Fucking deservedly so. That dude's got an ego out the ass.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
so far we've seen him flex on the other characters, so having him like be the one to get floored.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
I'm assuming that that's what leads to, you know, let's connect all the mechs.
This is becoming addictive.
The last one I watched was the, hey, look, I have a spider, and I'm stealing your shit.
Oh, so I'm a little. ahead
You're
of
you're
you.
officially ahead of me, which is fucking
Oh.
rare. Like you're ahead of me by
Aren't we
an
intrepid?
episode for, you know, the day the episode comes out.
Like I haven't watched in a few weeks, so I figured you had caught up further than me.
Yeah, and again, I have no excuse for not having done so. I was off for an entire week. Which, oh my god, apparently I desperately needed.
This is becoming addictive.
I don't know if any of those were what I needed. More fucking trees, you're gonna be fish, aren't you? Nope. I'm not crazy, right?
Sorry, what are you looking for?
If you look at my map, it says there's a collection point right here.
Did you already get it?
I have no idea. I mean, I might have when I left here the first time, I guess.
Yeah, they take time to respawn.
Need flowers. See you in a minute. I want flowers. I want trees and minerals. Ooh, tree. Important tree.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Aren't we intrepid?
Do, 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 do. I'm going up
So
there.
with Beats ending soon, what was the thing for the next series? What's it called?
Gotchard.
Right, it's some kind of gambling thing.
Right. Like, and if ever there was a fucking series to reuse Birth Spell,
Aren't we intrepid?
like, that would be the perfect one to do it.
Probably, yeah.
Well, because it's either they're doing like some sort of collection gimmick, which could be from, you know, the whole just to play on gotcha. Or literal gotchas, which Burst Belt was a fucking gotcha machine.
But then there's also the card theme going on.
Right. So it was like, what the fuck?
Well, what is this show?
I'm something of an expert.
Hey, I got Puzzlewood. At least 2. I needed what, 3?
Yes. Yeah, so double check to see that you only got 2, I'd say.
Yeah, I've got 2. One more tree, then I need, or well, one more puzzle tree, and then I need minerals, and then I'll go to the desert. Like, I at no point realized that we were this close to the end of Gates.
Not following it, me either.
It's like,
It just kind of snuck up on me. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we are, like, near the end, though, aren't we?
you see what happens when we stop doing the podcast? We stop following the show. They get confused. They get confused when they end. Sad thing is, like, the whole reason why I started rewatching it again was because the Revice Gates movie came out. And I still have done nothing to beyond the first, like, 10 episodes. Like, it is a good show. Like, I'm not gonna argue that, but it did not start the way it should have started.
Yeah, I watched the first episode and went, I don't care.
But when they finally get into the story and, like, are explaining why it's that way, it makes sense that the show started the way it did. Because it's running off this isn't the first time this has happened. Like, this whole tournament's just been starting and stopping for, like, ever. Because the people who keep winning it keep making slightly corrupted wishes. And then Aces keeps doing this because he's wanting something very specific out of this. But it takes way too long to get to that explanation for it.
Like, I don't mind there being, like, a mystery element behind it of, like, why is this thing happening? The problem is that they left way too many, like, questions open to try to, like, draw you in through that angle, and it actually turned me off.
Right. Like, take Dawn Brothers, for example. There were 2 things we never got an explanation for. Ever. You do realize that, right?
No, what were they?
The fucking glasses and how that entire fucking setup works. When it came to seeing, like, the AR world or whatever the fuck that was.
Well, we never got a definitive answer. I always assumed they're like, oh, these are must have been made by the Dawn family, I guess.
Yeah, but
Where
that's
they're distributed is, yeah, no, we never found out why they distributed or anything like that.
where they disputed how what they do while they have the glasses on literally affects nothing, yet affects everything. Like when they're they're being chased and they're using the doors and shit like that. It's like it's never explained how that setup works.
I think we've been spotted.
This is less than tenable. I feel you.
What's that? Which level? I don't care. And then we never got an explanation on Kaito. A satisfying explanation for Kaito.
Kaito?
Yes. All we got is He's the hero. He's the legendary hero. That's all we got.
You mean Momo?
No, I mean Kaito. Cafe Don Brothers.
Oh, I completely forgot he was in that show.
Yeah. We that's the only thing we got was legendary hero. We got close to an explanation because, you know, the Zenkaijers show up and they go, "Who are you?" And they just go, "Oh, I'm just a legendary hero," and that's the end of it.
I think Drago put it best, where it's basically like the actor after their role is done.
Like it works perfectly. Like for that explanation, my brain it always went to like, you know, Sentai has always done the whole, you know, different world thing for every universe, and it always works fine. So my brain just chalked it up to, yeah, just AU Kaito. This is what happened if he became a Zenkaiger. His job ended, but, you know, he still kept his powers in that world.
It's hard not to end up grinning like an idiot.
And then my brain also went to, maybe that's, you know, God from his previous world going, huh, this seemed like fun.
Nah, to me that is Kaito, maybe an AU Kaito.
Ow.
That just settled down afterwards.
Let me go see what else I need.
Pleasant stroll.
Right.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
Icy stone, stand open. I still need one more puzzle 3. Damn it.
Aren't we intrepid?
I will be pissed.
If you can't get that last one.
Motherfucker.
One thing that I liked about the first Xenoblade was that you could trade items with NPCs.
Yeah.
So you could like get rare drops, so you didn't have to go finding them.
Yeah, I need one more dicey stone. I was pissed because I'm like, now watch this have the fucking dicey stones. Ish. I'll just
This is becoming addictive. Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
please be puzzlewood. Please be puzzlewood.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Damn it. Okay, no, not with you.
Aren't we intrepid?
There, I got all my stones, so now I just need that piece of wood and then I can go to the desert.
You also need to fight the Crabbles.
I already got the crabble. I only needed the
Oh.
one carapace.
I didn't see you fight it.
That was when I got locked, hit that battle with the,
Intrepid.
crab. It locked me into the battle on with the, crabble, or I went into the crabble right after it because I saw it. Let's go see if there's trees on the other side of the map. So on a side note, I found out I need to find a way to time out my chat box.
Why is that?
Because until this stream ends, if nobody else talks in chat, I have arrived will sit at the bottom of my screen for the next 2 hours.
Ah.
And like I've tested it because like one of my other streams I had somebody, you know, telling me shit. Which is fine, do your thing, but like I went to like they left and all that, so I'm like, I'm gonna, you know, clear my chat, get rid of it. Nope. I just shut off the entire chat box.
Aren't we in nature makes a fine owl.
I think I see a tree. Either a tree or the rocks. I'd be pissed if it's neither.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
And you have to do this again. Like, you have to build up your community to a certain other level after another story point.
Like, this is one aspect of this game that I've literally never been able to stand.
Something's buried down here. Don't have to tell me twice.
It's not
If you don't mind doing the quests, you're gonna do them anyways. It's not so bad. But the fact that this one forces you to do a certain number of them before you can progress the story.
Right. Like, I've got no problem with side quests. I've got no problem doing side quests. Outside of, you know, these type of side quests where it's literally just a fucking MMO fetch quest. But in terms of like side quests, yeah, I've got no problem doing them. So when you lock me out of the game and the story you're trying to tell, which mind you has always had a time limit, then I have a problem. Because like that's always been like when they do it in the main storyline, because it's like, well, I'm on a time limit based upon the story you're giving me, making me run around 4 different fucking countries, you know, collect wood, kind of defeats it kills the pacing of the story you're trying to tell.
The idea behind this, though, is that, like, the main game talks up about how beloved and great a man Adam was, and this is showing you what he did for the people to become that man.
Right. And that's and I get it, and it makes sense, and that's fantastic. But at the same time, give me the freaking story. I realize that technically this is part of the story. This is just frustrating and annoying. I think there's going to be trees in here.
spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Keep forgetting that there are some enemies in here that actually will attack me. And apparently, within 2 feet, others that won't. Apparently, the frogs do not give a shit. But no, like Diablo 4, I had a story-wise, I have a distinct problem with it. It's by no means bad. That's one of the best stories that Diablo's had.
I was gonna say, like, what kind of stories does a Diablo game have?
Well, going from 1 into 2, the whole story of 2 was you following after the Wanderer, who was the hero from the first game, had the Soul Stone of Diablo, was being sent to destroy it. And then you had the guy that through the cutscenes, somebody's talking to and who went on that journey with him. And he ended up having the soul stone for one of the other greater evils.
Is killing me.
And it was this, you're following him being the warrior being corrupted by the soul stone of Diablo.
Despair not. Onward.
Like, and then you just coming through and, you know, for lack of a better term, attempting to save the day. The third one was involved an angel from 2 that decided heaven sucked for what they were doing, so I'm gonna go live with humans and help them. Fucking 3 involves you chasing after Lilith, who is the creator of the world you're in. And it was created as an escape from the eternal conflict of hell and heaven. But they keep getting dragged into it. There's a fucking... this way. But you spend the entire game following after Lilith, and the story that gets told, personally for me, made me side with Lilith, the bad guy from the game. To the point where I felt icky fighting the boss. Which, I get that's what they were going for, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to feel icky after I beat a game. Unless it's a game that's, you know, specifically like that dual choice thing where you can do the good thing or the bad thing. Because then that's my own personal choice to feel icky, not you didn't make me feel icky. But then it's my other issue, which for me is the bigger issue, is the game just kind of ends. Like, the story's not done. The story's literally only half told at the point where the game ends. Which pisses me off because, well, now I have to fucking wait for either DLC or Diablo 5. I don't want to wait for either.
So there's going to be a Diablo 5?
It'll
Like,
either be Diablo 5. Well, it'll be either Diablo 5 or it will be DLC for Diablo 4. One of the two.
I'm willing to bet on DLC.
Because, like, it ends with one of your characters taking a very key thing and going off to, you know, do the right thing with it. And the way the ending, the narration ends with it, yeah, that's not a thing that's going to happen. That is going to go south. And it's going to lead to the 3 primevals being released.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Fuck.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Swear to God, if I spend 2 hours just chasing down this one piece of fucking wood.
Have you checked by that burned down village where the graveyard was?
I keep forgetting that's a thing. In fairness, that's where most of them have been so far. The 2 I got were on that side of the map. I keep forgetting the village is here. And also, yes, I just realized that there's fast travel again. As I'm running to the village instead of warping there.
I'm glancing between the screen and Korok hunting and Zelda, so I hadn't noticed that you haven't been fast traveling.
But yeah, that was a sad thing too, because I had the same issue when I did the last stream for this, while I was just running around trying to. Most of it was just me trying to do side quests, and then, you know, I went a little further in the story.
Aren't we
I'm
interested?
something of an expert.
God damn it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got the puzzle tree wood. Desert time.
All right. So yeah, you're looking for an enemy called an Upa.
Oh, I did have to laugh at one quest while you weren't here.
What was it?
I
Quite the
sent,
voyage.
was sent on a
Where
quest.
shall we head to next?
Oh, wait.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I was wrong. This isn't an enemy. It's an insect collectible.
Is it in Torna?
It's in the Kingdom of Torna.
Okay, good. But no, I was sent on a quest by the village here to defeat the fucking
So it might not even be in the desert.
Change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
But I was sent out here to kill these fucking things that'll pop up out here. These things. To stop them from gathering around the village. I have done the quest, and it changed nothing.
The suspense is there's a structure to this loss.
Slow and steady.
Oh, hard luck.
Like that's always been something I've laughed at. Because the mechanics of the game don't really allow for like the world to be changed. Unless like story events require it or whatnot. Like I wish there was a way to filter frickin' collection points. I was hoping that wasn't an auto attack. I was hoping it was a low enough level.
But yeah, the insect you're looking for might not actually be in the desert.
Also, I've realized I'm at an age where I got extremely happy about something that makes me angry that I got happy about. I bought an appliance and it made me very happy.
What appliance?
A rice cooker.
That's, I mean, if you
But-
cook a lot of rice, then
Which I do. But it's
Like, I
also
usually
one
just cook it in a pot on the stove.
which I've been doing, but the particular type of rice I cook and the consistency and whatnot that I need it to, it's a 50-50 shot on whether or not it'll turn out right in a pan. So I was like, I needed to find a rice cooker that had the setting that I needed, which took me about 25 minutes to find on Amazon.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
And then, but it's also got like, you can steam vegetables, you can make oatmeal in it. You can slow cook in it. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect because, you know, it's not just a one item use thing. I'm like, this made me happy.
Yeah, my roommate has a rice
Full
cooker that she
burst.
enjoys using. I was excited when I bought my blender.
Pixie was happy when she bought her blender.
Blenders are good. If you don't have a blender, you should get a blender.
Beyond that, like the first purchase I made appliance wise that ever made me happy was when me and Pixie bought our fridge. Because we went from the standard Depot one from like the 80s that was in my house when I moved in to a big nice stainless steel one. Oh, let's go back to the start of this.
It's a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
That was rude. Also, I did not realize I went all the way back to the beginning.
Where does it say you are on the map? Like if you pull it up, what region are you in?
Larissa Woodland, literally where you to start the game.
You want to? Okay. And all of this is considered Kingdom of Torna. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, insect collection points. You should be able to find that Sandupa somewhere. Like legit, Kingdom of Torna was the best answer I got.
That was why I didn't hunt for certain things while. Okay. I did not. Getting completely spaced out on the game I'm playing and forgot that they just drop giant enemies in low level areas. I'm like, everything here is level 2. Fuck it, I'm just gonna run through. But like, this isn't the grinding that I enjoy in an RPG, personally. The quest wise. Speaking of RPGs and grinding, dude, I want to play Final Fantasy 16.
I haven't heard much about it. I've heard people enjoying it, but that's it.
Like, I've seen people enjoying it, and I've seen a fair bit of like the pre-release footage for like the gameplay itself, and it looks great. But they officially have the best commercial.
What's the commercial?
It has several stars. George Kittle, Xavier Woods from WWE, various, people talking about, Final Fantasy coming out, epic bosses and all this, and then it pops up with the comment, well, what about 1 through 15? Which has been the number one reason why one of my exes did not want to play one of the Final Fantasies that came out, because they had played the first ones.
These games are not interconnected, though.
Right. And that was the point of them basically explaining to the casuals, people who've never touched a Final Fantasy game, that you don't have to start from the beginning. This is its own thing. And I found it funny because it's like, oh my god, this commercial is exactly what I've told people.
water to my mill. A
I don't
little
know how
extra
long it will take,
perhaps.
but eventually.
Okay, that was a
we'll
unique
protect
enemy.
all of you.
I feel the same, Laura. Let us strive toward this goal together.
Thank you, Aegeon. I'm glad to have you.
Minerals. Insect.
This is becoming addictive.
drill.
I'm looking for some Sandupa. Sandupa.
Got it.
Got it. Fucking hour.
Now go to
Fucking
any
hour.
empire. Oh.
God, Jesus.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
I'm a little nervous. Phew, finished.
I want to say he's near here. Maybe wrong.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Okay, so now that I have it, is when I do these two.
This is becoming addictive.
Low shooting, bad hinges, apple lamp, apple lamp. That one's done.
Now you're just rolling.
Yeah. Story. In a fucking menu. They're walking my ass over here. Here, apple lamps and alloy sheeting. Silver cylinder. Should have known how that was going to play out.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is the basis for the salvaging Rex does in the base game.
Right.
Thanks for the rescue, Hayes. You're nice.
Oh, and thanks for Mithra.
You're coming with me.
There's some
treasure.
treasure here every day.
Gravitonic
You have my thanks.
Community level up. Yeah.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Head to Shasham Gardens.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
Oh, that was not what I expected it to start out as. Oh,
Surprise!
that's right. Mechons are a thing now.
Gargoyles.
They're not Mechon.
I know
guys.
they're artifices.
Yeah.
Come on, it's Xenoblade. Nothing can look different.
You should wait here.
Yeah, surprise. Hope you're ready for a fight.
Let's go fight them one by one. Torna army's already working on the evacuation. Kick its ass!
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
We'll do what must be done.
We'll make short work of our foe. How about this?
You're wide
Good
open.
work, Hayes.
Let me magnify that for you. Is this your hunter? Break the winds around.
Breaking wind.
Photon wheel.
You're wide open.
Now we're getting into it. Not this time.
You're wide open.
Just jamming out to the auto battle.
Yeah. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I turned down the freaking frequency of the well yeah, that too, but the frequency of like them running their mouth during battle.
I did not notice.
I did that because like when because the way I have it set up for this, the audio comes through so much louder when they're talking during battle that it bleeds into the mic. So I turned the frequency down just so it happened less.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Look out.
You see me?
But I also did change my setup so my mic is further away from the TV as well.
Ah, that's why it's quieter.
Exactly as I hoped.
You're wide open.
No, because the way it used to be, my mic would be right here, and the monitor was like right here.
Good work, Hayes.
Now my mic's here, and my monitor's all the way over here. which I did because half the games I was streaming last week were PC games, which I can't stream using with it on my big monitor. It has to be on a small one. So that way my small monitor was back in front of me.
We're not done yet. Minnow.
It's fun when they do this as overkill.
Wheel of penance.
That's how you get the big numbers.
Far from over. Jin, I need you up front.
Zero blade. How about another round of carnage?
Don't expect to recover. I shall leave it in your capable hands, Dion.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Laura, I've left you some.
Spiral snap.
That was funny.
It's not over. Now, take it away.
Game has a hard time with assets and cameras.
May I follow? Bridget.
Beltane blade.
Watching the camera zoom in and the monster just fade away. There's ever so a handful. Even I'm having trouble with them. Number of them is daunting. There's been 2. No time to rest. We need to press on. The main gate. Really? I have access to... Okay.
You have access, to the inn. I mean,
No, I'm
Not
talking about... No,
realistic.
fuck it. I'm gonna take a nap.
if you needed to level up, though, like,
Right.
you need to have access to that.
Which makes sense. Is like...
We'll make short work of our burning buster.
Well, there was one quest that was pissing me off. Last stream of this.
What was
Because it involved fighting the fucking Turkins in the desert. Because I had to go collect things that, like, the Turkins had or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. But for whatever reason, them Turkins were fucking me up. And I was over leveled, and they were still fucking me up. Like so. Thanks, Hugo. Which I also figured out why. Fucking one of her fucking abilities cuts my life in half.
Which one?
One of... What the fuck is her name? Main character.
Oh,
Laura.
Laura.
One of her abilities, I think it's with, when Haze is out, it just cuts her life in half.
Oh, I didn't use his a whole lot, but I don't remember that.
But yeah, it uses it in auto battle fucking constantly. Let's see if I read exactly which one it is. Enhance arts. Maybe it is his. Yeah. Consume own recoverable HP to boost attack. So if you got that point where
Oh.
it wrecks your fucking HP.
Yeah, I didn't really use that a whole lot.
Give me 1 second. Oh, never mind.
What's up?
I was gonna go yell at somebody because there's no door in my room, and so my stepson knows he's supposed to keep his TV quiet, and I'm started hearing really loud music. It was it was from my monitor. It's just the way it's set up, I guess. It just sounds like it's coming from outside of my. In fairness, these fuck with my hearing, apparently. But I got like a foot away beyond my monitor and saw and heard it coming from it. I'm like, damn it. Sup, shit, Nick?
Hello, partner. This is a first.
Malice.
So this is the Aegis. Malos.
He gonna be your buddy soon.
He has an awesome presence. We would do well to proceed with caution.
Agreed.
Never.
Your MO is different this time, Malos. What are you trying to do? If this is a joke, it's not funny.
I got bored of it.
Bored.
Letting Siren have all the fun got old, I mean. I wanted to see the humans dance. A dance of death in the flames of hellfire.
What do you...
That. I know full well what the Tornan Titan truly is. I've decided I'm gonna lay that truth bare for everyone to see. Each of the artifices I command holds ether energy that would rival even the largest titan. Imagine if a legion of them made it to the core of the Tornan Titan and unleashed that energy all at once. Our time for dancing will be short but sweet. You want me to stop? Had enough? Then try and make me. Come on! Come at me!
That was very epic music.
Heads up, people! I shall wield my full power in the name of the Emperor!
I want to say the first time I did this, he actually kicked my ass and I had to go grind a level up a little bit and then come back.
I can see that being fair. Considering the fact that I was getting kind of wrecked by, you know, the enemies that were 8 levels below him a minute ago. I'm more amazed that it's letting me auto battle.
Here comes the pain train. I'm fine. Just fine. No more running away.
So you are close to the end now. But you are gonna have to do a ton more side quests.
God damn it.
You have to do a certain minimum number before you can progress. Oh, you don't have to do all of them if you don't want to.
Okay. It's more of a, I can do enough to stay where I need, leveled where I need to be. Once I get past that. Oh, damn.
There's a cutscene with a certain character. I don't remember if you have to do the side quest before or after that, though.
Lady Mithra, I'm sure you can do it. I didn't mean to worry you. This will be like
Make him flip! Make him flip! Yeah, they didn't make him flip.
The future is within our grasp.
I shall use this power for the glory of Mordain.
Oh, I'm loving this. Good job, my partner and her minions.
Stop talking and end the fight.
Adam Origo, heir of Torna. Looks like that residence isn't just for show. You're too kind. Golden eyes. I thought Tornans all had blue eyes. You're a bastard, is that it? My father is generous. He pays no attention to things like that. You're wrong. You don't understand the consequences. Don't I? And you don't understand what humans are. Malos, the all-knowing. A diligent student, you could say. Then learn this. Huh? Mithra!
Heads up!
here goes.
Oh, slightly an enemy bullshit fight.
Holds my interest, at least.
Surprised? This is what humans and blades can do together.
But you threw that away! I don't need that crap. Better off without it. Watch humans closely and you'll learn one thing. Deep down, they wish they were dead. They kill each other like they swat flies, running towards oblivion like blind rats. They see the divine flame of life and piss over it. They're geniuses at in a class all of their own. Oh, that flame is wasted on them. So I want to give them a little push in the right direction. As the benevolent servant of our wise dad should. Here, keep yourselves entertained. I'll go get what I came for.
Ready to put another wind under our belts? I shall wield my full power in the name of the Emperor. Don't you know who I am?
Oh, Malos hasn't killed in 500 years.
No, he hasn't. The only thing that happened was that he wasn't able to fight himself for a bit there, which is why he was so obsessed with finding Mithra.
them. Yes, I know. Knuckle!
Get on. We'll hunt him down.
At once!
Over there, Malos!
Too slow. It's already mine.
Malos!
The looks on your faces. Huh. Well, that settles it. The end of the world is postponed a little, folks. If you want to take this off me, come find me in the Titan's core. That'll be the finale.
Is this a game to you?
Yeah, it's a game. An easy cure for the tedium of being. See you later, partner!
I mean, Dad's motivation makes sense. I'm bored. And humans suck.
Don't be late!
I mean, kind of, yeah, that's kind of what he's going for.
Right.
Sorry, I let him escape.
No, thank you. You saved us.
You owe me one then. It's been 80 years, hasn't it, Jin?
You know me?
You and Ornelia used to ride on my back. We used to have a lark flying about.
Ornelia. From the photograph?
And I suppose she's your driver now?
My name's Laura. I've been with Jin for 17 years already.
I never. You were fortunate to be picked up by her, Jin.
Uncle, we're just in the way here. Perhaps we should leave it to the soldiers and just go.
Yes, let's do that. Shall we head for the Tornan womb?
Yes, I'd say we're bound to.
The Tornan womb.
Perhaps I should go first.
Please, go ahead. We will join you once we've made a report to the king.
Yeah, Gramps has something he wants to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, I was making sure that was Gramps.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's Gramps.
I went to say Gramps, and then, Adam popped out with Nuncle. I'm like, maybe it's not him.
Yeah, because he was Gramps to Rex.
Right.
His real name is like Azurda or something.
This is how I'll protect you all.
All right.
I will make full
Drop by.
Let's use it.
One step
I'll handle the...
Oh, out there, Musketeers! It was entirely separate. My mic was muted for a second. I'm fucking dumb.
Because I could hear something in the background.
Pixie's running to the store, and there's a card she has to check. She's like, I'll just get a candy bar or something to see. I'm like, I wanted 3 Musketeers.
Just
Like,
out
there's
of
that point where,
nowhere.
it's that point where, I know I'm streaming, and I will 100% completely forget that I'm fucking streaming.
Yeah, this isn't just us chilling out.
What good was your militia?
They could not halt Malos, nor even safeguard the seal from his clutches.
All right,
no
this
excuses.
douche.
Adam,
I like how Adam's getting blamed for things when none of it had to do with him except for the fact that he showed up to help.
Beseech you to lay them low,
Actually,
that the people may
though.
have faith in government.
This guy's just mad that Adam was the adopted son,
Yeah.
and people like him more than, you know, himself.
Your advice is wise.
Don't be a douche.
Your Majesty.
Oh, he's gonna be a douche.
please wait a moment. Adam
Oh,
only
speaking of
wanted
don't be a
to
douche,
around.
and this has nothing to do with the game, and I realize there's a cutscene going on, but I don't care.
Yeah, this cutscene isn't that important. Go
yeah.
on.
So I've come to the conclusion that people do things that they really just shouldn't do.
Look first to yourself,
Like,
I bid you.
don't talk to somebody while they're at the urinal.
Did this happen to you recently?
Yes. Happens to me frequently at work. I'm like, wait till I'm at the sink or something.
Are
Don't
they
talk
like
to me.
talking about work, or are they just like trying to talk?
They're just trying to talk.
Like,
I'm
oh,
like-
did you catch the game last night?
In the hour of need, where were they?
Well, it was wrestling, but yes.
We set the defense of the people as our highest goal, Your Majesty.
I'm like, I've never understood
Guided the townsfolk to safety.
specifically men's fascination with talking to other men at the urinal. I realize that it's fucking in movies and shit and has apparently been normalized, but it needs to fucking stop. It is weird. The only time somebody should be talking to me while I'm using the bathroom is if somebody goes to open the stall door and it's locked, and it's oops, my bad.
Mark their honor above their
That's it. Other than that, wait till you're at the sink, assholes.
Did you not, my brother?
I did.
And how did you think it?
Words can scarcely describe it. It was unlike any mere
That, and if you're gonna sell
I fear I couldn't report it
like,
justly.
your
It was
like
a
if
sight
you make
beyond
art and
my
sell it for like commercial use and stuff like
I
that,
saw it with my own
Yeah.
eyes.
don't force and hassle people to look at your crap.
Doubly doomed against Malos.
That's
Like the moment somebody goes,
Is it not folly?
hey,
to
I'm
assume that
not
our
interested
army
at the moment,
Adams could not?
that should be the end of it. You'll go, well, you could at least look. I hate that crap. Stop forcing your crap on me.
My brother forgets grace.
If I'm interested, I'm interested. If I'm in the market, I'm in the market. If I'm not, let it be.
You and yours are our final ray of hope.
That is 90% of my Twitter DMs.
To avenge ourselves on the Aegis.
People just unprompted DM you to like ask you to buy their unsolicited art.
didn't
Yes.
you, Prince Adam?
Now, I say that, I have to preface, there's one specific person on Twitter, and I'm not going to call him out, who has been in contact with me, and I 100% know that they're selling, but they have absolutely done what I consider the right way.
Me?
It wasn't a, hey, you know, I'm gonna follow you, I'm gonna send you a message, you know, asking you like one or two small comments about your Twitch, and then immediately jump into the sales pitch.
Distant borderlands.
This woman has been often I say woman, I don't know gender of it, I'm just assuming based on the profile picture, but this woman has been been messaging, asking questions about my stream, how I'm doing, how I'm getting into it, what games I'm, you know, the standard of let's get to know what the Twitch streamer is specifically doing, and whether or not they have goals on it, why they're doing this. Are they doing it for fun? Are they doing it to make money? You know, what kind of games are you interested? Things like that.
I can
Before even remotely asking me a question
A title is a mere decoration.
about any artwork. And so far, the only question has been, I see you have a partial layover, because I do. What's around my web camera and my starting and ending scenes. But she's like, I noticed you don't have, you know, like all of the layovers. She's like, is there a reason for it? I'm like, because I don't use them. I'm not at a point where I'm getting subs, so I don't need that. I'm not getting tips or donations or anything else like that, so I don't need to have those active. And it was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And that's been the end of the conversation. She's not, at no point has she pushed me to look at her crap or try to talk me into buying things from her. And it is fantastic. She is so far the first person on Twitter that I've talked to like that I respect.
Spoken, brave Laura.
So my current phone, I got it back in 2018, so it's like 5 years old. And the screen protector has gotten pretty beat up. So I was at Walmart the other day, and I stopped by the tech section to see if I can get a new screen protector. I can't because they're all for the newer models, which are a different size, though.
Right. So it's one of those, if you want one, you're going to end up having to order it online.
Right. But like an employee came over to help me like find a new protector to check the size and stuff, and legit asked me why I haven't upgraded yet. And that's how he was opening his sales pitch to try and get me to buy a new one.
Like I get, like I can side with that one a little bit because people don't upgrade for tons of different reasons. And 9 times out of 10, it's usually because I can't afford it, which is an easy way to, transition into a sales pitch. But oh my god, if I'm at a store looking for something, leave me the fuck alone with your sales pitch. Fucking DirecTV, Spectrum, and every other fucking group that has that Walmart has, like, trying to sell you services that have nothing to do with Walmart.
I mean, if you're gonna try to like sell me a new phone, maybe don't start by insulting the one I already have.
Right. Like, at all. Dude, I get that if I ever could get around any fucking salesperson trying to sell Apple.
The suspense is killing me.
They keep trying to tell me that Apple's better, and I laugh at them. A lot.
Like, I generally would have preferred if he had just asked if I'd be interested in upgrading so I could say no and move on.
Right. Instead,
But
try to make it insulting and
the
rude
insinu-
and...
The insinuation of like, well, why haven't you upgraded yet? Like, because this one still works and was $300.
Like, them and, like, the people at the kiosks at the mall.
Oh man, I went to the mall for the first time in literal years. And I'm walking by a couple of stores to get to the one that I'm actually going to. And in front of one of them are these two people handing out flyers. And I'm like at least 10 feet away as I walk by, and this woman tries like getting me to come over to take one. Like, no, I don't want your fucking flyer.
Like, I had one, it was while I was in California, and I was walking, I think I was going to the food court or something from, like, Hot Topic, and there's, like, three stalls in a row in the middle of the aisle. And I go to walk past, and it was just one that was, like, something like perfume and crap. And it literally bombarded me trying to get me to get it, and then, like, basically insinuating that I have zero taste and that my girl would leave me if I didn't buy her this perfume. And I'm like, you guys are out of your fucking mind. Leave me the fuck alone or I will punch you in the face.
Like
I have it. Those that's like the only
anyone
time.
that pitch would work on, you are taking advantage of, and fuck you.
Yes, and like I have that mentality of, like, I'm not a violent person. I don't like confrontation at all. I was ready to punch him in the face.
Alright, you should pay attention to this scene.
Wait a minute.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800
Remember when Vandam told Rex that, oh, core crystals come from Titans?
Yeah.
After all,
Yeah,
I was
it's because they're giving birth.
born from the
They're like
Torna.
eggs.
Ah, Of course.
and then eventually,
So
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 so the blades.
they give birth essentially to this to the blades. The blades become a titan.
Right, so the blades change as they resonate with more people because they take on aspects of the user. They are collecting data and absorbing information, and once their memory is full, they return to their Titan to incubate and become a Titan themselves.
Bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed. Eternal bonds.
That makes that fucking war so much dumber
What now?
Malice said he was going to wait.
from the main part of the game,
But can we
Which part?
I don't think
where like they were fighting over there not being enough land. Or am I thinking of 3?
he was
No,
enjoying
you're
himself.
thinking correctly. There's not enough
Okay.
land in 2 because the Titans are dying out, and not enough new ones are being born because Malos is going around killing the
That's right.
Titans.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
Long for death.
And so if the Titans are dying and he's killing off the big major ones, then the Blades can't return to their Titan to become Titans themselves. So that's the significance of the Aegis killing off 3 Titans and the effect that it's having 500 years later. That's
Okay.
500 years that Titans could have had to grow and create new land that has been lost.
They keep it up. They're just gonna have two titans to live on, and they're gonna end up fighting.
This is why Rex wants to find Elysium.
Also, you didn't laugh at my wink, wink, nudge, nudge to the first game.
Oh. I wasn't even thinking of that, but yeah. Yeah, this is the core of the plot of the game.
It's like this. Everything adds up now. Like, okay, yeah. I'm actually glad I played this then.
Yeah.
Because it changes, like, what's really going on. Like, Malos isn't just being all willy-nilly evil. He's with a purpose.
Yeah, no, this is all calculated.
I mean, he's still doing it all willy-nilly because he's bored, but
He's having fun with it.
yes.
But there is an end game here.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Excuse me. So apparently, yeah, from the little thing I caught, this is now the point to talk to people when they have stars. I'm sure everything I did already affects it, but go to sleep.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Unibist. Unibist.
Shut up, Tiny Tina.
Since you're a knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
There's a part
Yeah.
that I forgot about coming up.
I mean,
Huh?
someday I'll die, and just like that, you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
I'm not getting a feeling that it is.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
Did you figure out how to be a flesh eater?
Yes.
Okay.
You found
I
it.
wanted to make sure that that's what it was alluding to. 'Cause
So, I'm officially a Torna driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Yeah, I forgot about this little knighting ceremony here.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
Dick 1 and Dick 2.
Naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
So, do you remember in the main game how
Yet if
the
only
people
you would
of
try to notice.
You'd each
the
have your
Tornan
just share of
refugees basically
dignity.
are like, we're descended from Adam, but no, they're actually not.
Yeah.
So, who do you think perpetuated that lie?
Yeah, I wonder. Oh. That was definitely a fuck you for Mithra.
Rejected.
See, this is why you can't let rejection from a girl get to you like that. I mean, if she wants to start dating your brother, I mean...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts...
Or you just do what Tora did and build your own girl.
No, apparently... well, no, correction. You build your dad's girl.
He used...
he used the entire blueprint.
He used the blueprints, but he made he made Poppy his own. 'Cause his dad was Lila.
Literally and figuratively. I'm pretty sure that the only thing that thing hasn't done yet is bang it. Namely, because they've, been with other people since it's happened. Since she got made.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still?
Still?
Being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
So yeah, Grabs knew way more than he was letting on to Rex.
I mean, to be fair, have you met Rex? I wouldn't tell him much either. I got a feeling Mithra is wrong. Or unless that was specifically about him waiting.
Oh, that might have been about him waiting.
I get the feeling I'm at the go do side quests.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, that is perfect. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
You jumped to 4. I have to get it to 4.
You don't have to get all the way to 5, though.
Silver lining, I guess.
Oh yeah, anyone with a star, talk to them.
And anybody with the smiley face. I caught that from the pop-up. Did I just accidentally track that person? So, guess what I'm gonna do off stream?
Are we calling it here?
Yeah.
Right.
No, that was fun. I will admit that was a much funner stream than when I did it myself. For obvious reasons. But thank you for hanging out, and thank you to everybody that joined and watched, and thank you to everybody who watches this over on YouTube. I appreciate it.
So, when you're ready, next time we do this, we'll go kick Malice's ass, and then we can jump back into the main game.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Hopefully it won't take us a month and a half to do so.
Hopefully.
But hopefully. We'll see. But thank you again. Bye, guys. By the way, the Om Nom Chef is the best name in this game. Bye.